Welcome, welcome to this training. So quickly we will be looking at mini importation. If you have been following my training, you would know that I've been talking about three models of online businesses. The first one being e-commerce, and under e-commerce is where you have mini importation, and of course the other ones being digital product or information marketing, and as well as affiliate marketing. So our focus for this training is basically mini importation, how to import goods from other countries and then bring it down to your country for you to sell and make profits. Now, when we talk about mini importation, what does it really mean? The question is, how can you achieve this, or how do you bring in goods from other countries for you to sell in your own country? So, what does it mean? Mini importation basically is buying from other countries to sell in your country, meaning you buy goods, physical products from other countries like China, US, UK, as the case may be. But for the purpose of this training, we're focusing on China. So you buy goods from China, you bring it down to Nigeria, and then you either sell in shops or you sell online. And of course, you know I'm an advocate of selling products online. I do not like the brick and mortar or the shop kind of style. That delays the sales of products. You have to wait for customers to come to you. But the other option, which is selling online, makes you take your product before your customers. It makes you target your customers online, your potential customers online, and then to pitch your product before them. So if you look at the picture on the left hand side of your screen, um, you would see that's just a carton that is wrapped, and you are likely to see my name somewhere around there. So that's the way these products come in. So it depends on the volume of the package you are bringing in. Of course, that volume determines how bulky the carton you have will be. So you can either bring big products or small products. In all, you are not shipping via container, you are shipping in cartons. That's why it is called mini importation. It's not like the other forms of importation where you have to ship in containers, bring in a huge container, which will require huge investments before you can do this kind of business. This kind of business has been operational for years, and those who know it um, have been milking it, or have been milking, getting value from it in terms of a return on investment. So that is basically what mini importation means. And what do you need to get started in this business? Since we're dealing with physical products, meaning you are bringing in physical products from another country to your own country, of course, you need products that will sell, products that we call hot products, hot in demand products, products that people are ready to buy, not products that you are begging people to buy. So, product that people are actively looking for online, product that brings solutions to the problems of people. So that's why it is called hot product. So you basically need a hot product, and once you have discovered the problems that people face, and you have seen or you have noticed a product that can solve the problems that people face, then that product becomes a hot product. It is also a hot product because um, a larger percentage of people are actively looking for this product. They are looking for that solution. So that is why it is called, that is what qualifies a product to be called a hot in demand product. And of course, the next thing, of course, after you've sought this product online, you want to seek for how to buy this product. Now, we have the international website. For some websites in China, we have the international platforms where buyers from other countries are well recognized. But there are these other websites where it is usually called a local website, in the sense that um, the language on those websites are Chinese, and it's only those who are locals. I mean, people who live in China that are used to those websites. However, those websites are where you can get the cheapest price of these products that you may want to buy. So that's why you need an agent in China, someone who source these products locally at a very accommodating price, a price that will help you make huge amounts of profit as much as possible. That's why you need an agent. After you've gotten a hot product, of course, you need an agent that you could trust to hand over your money to. The same person will buy this product, ship it down to the shipping company that will then bring it from China to Nigeria, as the case may be. So you need an agent for that. And of course, you cannot buy without capital. You need capital for this business. You need capital for this business. A few years ago, I was before exchange rates became a big issue in Nigeria. I used to tell people that at least you could, on a minimum, you can have 100,000 to start this business. Yes, you may still be able to start off with 100,000, but this will also boil down to the volume or the number of products you can bring in. The more, the merrier. However, you can always start from somewhere. So 100,000 is not really a bad idea, or it's not totally a bad idea to say. Now let's move on. Product ideas. How do you get products? What should inform the kind of products you will buy? Now, a few years ago, around the time I started this business, we've made a few mistakes in this business. We've imported product that we felt would sell. Eventually, we did not get so much out of it. So I've realized from experience that it is not what you feel that people will buy. It's not what you think that they will buy and eventually forms up into what they buy. It is what people are looking for. Basically, what is solving their problems. And there are three major niches where people consider so much, or three major sectors where people invest so much money. People invest money in health related products because health, like they say, is wealth. There's no profit in wealth without being healthy. So people are concerned about their health. If there's a problem, they want to quickly get the solution so that they can get back to their feet and become fit again. So health is a major niche or a major sector where people actively invest money. You see people going to hospitals when they have one ailment or sickness or disease, as the case may be. They are looking for solution. They can drop whatever business they've been running. They can drop whatever office they've been going to just to visit a hospital to get themselves better again. So people invest in health. Another thing is people want to always look good, especially women. They always want to buy this and buy that. And men, of course, as well, they also want to look good. So fashion is always an in thing. Fashion will always thrive. Fashion is evergreen. So people buy shoes, they buy clothes, they buy bags, and what have you? What have you? Everything, anything that has to do with fashion, as long as it is something trending, you can always leverage it to make cool cash. So fashion is another product niche that you want to consider. Then the next one, I've selected these three basically because they are always, let me say, they are always evergreen. They're always in the market. People are actively spending money every blessed day to get this, to get products related to this thing. So the other one is gadgets. You can always check that from the last time you bought a phone, um, the last time you bought a gadget for your house and things like that. People buy gadgets every day. Go to stores where they sell gadgets, people buy gadgets, and there are various types of gadgets. It doesn't have to be television, doesn't have to be those huge gadgets. There are simple gadgets that help you to solve tasks in your homes. There are problem-solving gadgets that you can see that you can get from China. I remember there was a time I bought a product called Revoflex. This Revoflex Extreme was used for for fitness purpose. So it helps you instead of buying those bulky fitness gadgets, you can have Revoflex, which is just in a small box, and then carry it here and there. It's kind of okay for mobility. You can travel with it, you can move it here and there, and to always keep you fit. It helps you to burn your belly fat and things like that. So gadgets are gadgets is another thing that people invest in. So product ideas, just narrow it down to health, fashion, and gadgets. Except you feel that there is something trending that people may also want to invest in, but just be sure that it's something that people will count as being valuable to invest their money in. Now, let's move over. How is the purchase done? After you've discovered the product you want to buy, after you've done your market research and you have realized that, oh, there's a huge audience for this product and people will definitely invest in it. And so at times people even do adverts, they do product tests, what we call product tests. So they will run adverts with few dollars to check people's response on a product. So if people responded well, or if the response is okay enough, then they go ahead to buy the products. Sometimes some people in this business will import just few pieces of a product. They would test the market with it, and if there's a huge um, interest on the side of potential customers, and if there's a good feedback as well, then they go ahead to import more and sell aggressively. So away from that, how is the purchase done? Now, I'm sure you know the likes of Amazon, the likes of AliExpress, eBay, and so on. Now, AliExpress is an international website that is based in China. You know, Amazon is the US based and things like that. So, AliExpress allows you to buy things from China and then import it to your country. Now, that's an international platform. However, there are local websites that are China based, where the locals, meaning the citizens and people who live in China, they buy from because they get good deals on these platforms. The likes of 1688 and Tabua.com, 1688.com, Tabua.com, made in China, and things like, and a website like that. Now, the major focus for us is 1688, Tabua.com. There's another called wholesaler.alibaba.com. That's another cheaper cheaper website compared to AliExpress. However, 1688 and Tabua, they are usually in Chinese yuan, meaning that you get to buy at the local currency. So it's basically for those in China. However, you can leverage that information or that knowledge to buy at a cheaper rate instead of buying from AliExpress, buying at a huge rate or at a high rate, and compared to and you have to bring it down to Nigeria and sell at a much higher rate. Now you could have it at a cheaper rate by buying from 1688 and the likes of Tabua and others. You buy them cheap. Now, when you get the link of the product you are looking for, after you've actively searched 1688 and Tabua, you've gotten the link of the product you're interested in, just forward the link to the agent. You know, in the previous slide, I said that you need an agent, someone who is based in China. I use an agent who is based in China. She's also a Chinese, and she's trusted. Actually, I've been using her for over 5 years now. Yeah. Of course, if you need a contact, if you are part of my inner circle, I will share the contact with you. But if not, you just have a restricted information. You can go ahead to get your own agents, but just be sure that you are paying someone that will definitely give you value for the service you are paying for, or someone who would not run away with your money. That's one thing you may want to consider when it comes to agents. So once you have gotten these products, forward the link to your agents via WhatsApp. They usually use WhatsApp or WeChat, but they are available on WhatsApp. And of course, you should know that China is 7 hours ahead of Nigeria, so you have to consider that time frame. There are period where responses are faster compared to other periods. So you may need to wake up in the middle of the night, send them message, or this is what I want to buy, check the price for me, send me the total price that so I can run with it and send you the money and things like that. So the chain of the purchase is done by you checking the products you want, checking them on this website, and then forward the link over to your agents. The agents will check for the best price possible. There are times that the link you see um, will still be at a higher cost. But when your agent searches for more, she could also get the best deal for you. So she checks, gets you the best deal if possible. If there's no other, if there is no lower amounts, then she will just work with the link you have sent. So she does that, and then she gives you the total cost. The total cost, which we're going to discuss in the next slide. Now, cost implication. After you've discovered the product you want to buy, what are other costs surrounding these major costs? Of course, the cost of the product is one. Now, there's shipping within China. So your seller is not the same person that will ship it down to Nigeria. There are shipping companies in China that deal with having to ship goods that people buy from China down to Nigeria. And there are two options. You either ship by air or you ship by sea. The shipping by air is quite faster compared to shipping by sea. Sometimes 7 to 14 days you get your product down to Nigeria when it's by air. And when it's by sea, you talk about 60 days thereabouts. It depends on the shipping company. I have verified shipping companies that I've been dealing with for years. And if you are part of my inner circle, you will get the contact of this shipping company. And of course, you'll get the best shipping company. So shipping time varies. It also depends on the product you're bringing in. If these products do not have battery, you get to it gets shipped faster. But if they have battery, they usually take them through Hong Kong, which takes a little time more than regular products without battery. Liquid-based products as well, and medicinal products, maybe apps related, they could take a few more days compared to others. But in all, you get these details if you are part of my inner circle. So there's cost within China, cost of shipping within China. Just like saying, okay, the seller of the product is based in Lagos, and your shipping company is based in Ibadan. So they have to ship down to Ibadan, and the shipper from Ibadan will then ship to the country where you are based. So that's that about shipping within China. So the cost will also be factored in. Then the agency fee, which is just around 5% of the total cost of the product you are buying, 5% to 10%. It depends on the agent anyway, but of course, you can always get a good deal with my own agents. So that's another fee you have to consider. Then the cost of shipping to Nigeria. Now, the cost of shipping is calculated based on the weight of the product. So there's a fixed price per shipping company. So they all have their rates. So the rates will also be communicated when you get details about the shipping company. So that is that. Then the landing costs will be the sum of the cost of the product, the shipping within China, the agent fee, and the shipping to Nigeria. That will be your landing cost. From that, you can now factor in what you will sell, the price you will sell these products. Now, take note also, aside the landing costs, if you are selling online, you factor in cost of adverts and the cost of shipping from your base down to where the customers will collect the products. I use FedEx and a few other shipping companies, but for now, I currently use FedEx to ship my goods and interstate products. If it's from a city to another major city within a state, that's just about 2,115 naira with VAT. So you factor in this, and then this will now determine, after you factor in the landing costs to Nigeria, you add it up to average cost um, you feel that Facebook ads or whatever ads platform you are using will cost you per product. We'll do more calculation based on that in the inner circle, and then you factor in the shipping cost. After you factored in all of this, then you now add your profit. How much do I want to make on each product? For example, if you are to make 5,000, you add it to whatever you have been calculating ever since. Now, this may sound as, oh, the price is becoming higher. No. You can get product as cheap as $3, product as cheap as 1,000 naira, or say 1,000 to 3,000 naira. So, cost of shipping to within China is not much. Cost of agent is not much as well. these are meager amounts, then cost of shipping to Nigeria will be spread over the number of products you are bringing in. Now, what it will cost you to bring in a product may just to bring in a product and to run adverts and then to ship to a customer. The total cost, it depends on the product. This is just an example. So it may just be around, say, 5,000. So if you are selling at 12,000, that's 7,000 naira profits. And sometimes it could be as much as it depends on the product anyway. It could be as much as 7,000, 12,000. So you could sell for 20 something thousand. So the major thing is the value of the product must be great enough for people to buy them. That's why we always preach getting hot products that people will hardly say no to. So take note of this. This is quite important. Now, how do you start selling? Of course, you can sell physically, you can sell online. Now, if you are part of my inner circle, I'm going to teach you how to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, ads on other platforms where your potential customers are likely to be. Now, how to run these ads, how to link them up to, if you need a website, we'll talk about that as well, how to link them up to your website, and then how to get orders. So when people place orders, how will it get to your email for you to get notified about it, and then for you to process this order, call the customers, process this order, and ship over to the customers. Now, the selling process also involves courier service. Now, I told you that I use FedEx as an example. For example, as an example of the shipping companies I use within Nigeria. So they usually they can pick from your office or house, as the case may be. They can pick these products when you register with them. So they will ship it over to the customers, collect money on your behalf, because in Nigeria we run mostly payment on delivery, except you have a very strong agreement with your customers, and then if they are able to give, if they trust you enough to be able to give you their money before you deliver to them. But mostly in Nigeria, it is payments on delivery. So you have to be sure these customers are serious. We'll discuss more about that in our inner circle training. If you are part of the inner circle, that's a profit for you. So you hand over the package to the courier service that you may be using. They deliver to your customers. Then after a few days, they pay into your account. So that's how to sell. So from China over to you, and from you over to online adverts. From online adverts, people place order. Then you move the product over to the shipping company that you plan to use, and then from the shipping company it gets to your customer. That's the selling chain. That's the process the product will go through before it gets to your customers. So that's how to sell. Now, on product ideas. Now, I should emphasize at this point again that it's not about what you think that people will buy. It's about what people want to buy, what they are actively searching the internet for, or what they are thinking about as what they need in the next few days, thereabouts. So, when it comes to product ideas, you should think customers and not you. Then think about the volume of people who are likely to need this product. That is a major factor as well. So think about how hungry your target audience are, or as the case may be, in quotes, how crazy they are about this product you're trying to pitch for. For example, there were times that we sold belly belts, especially we targeted women who were married and who were likely to have given birth to children, and were interested in getting their belly back to shape. You know, when the orders were coming in, the people were making a request for it. We knew that, oh, this product will definitely sell. And one thing is, people have had various experiences with buying belly belts and things like that, or how to burn their belly fat and things like that. So the major thing is get a product that works, package your marketing very well, your copyright must be good enough, and then start pitching these products. Of course, you will have a huge audience making demand. Just imagine, how can you alone meet all the needs of married women in Nigeria? So there's a huge volume that only you cannot cater for. So that's one product idea. Another product idea is handbag, shoes, clothes and the likes. However, I should warn you that when it comes to size, because people have various sizes, so you may want to go less on products that is size inclined. So if you bring in a shoe that is size 40, what if your target audience are more of a size 30, 38 thereabout? So there's always an issue when it comes to size, except you want to sell in a physical store. So sell what the audience, your online audience, are actively looking for, what people resonate well with. People always change handbags, people change wristwatches and things like that. People, what else do they buy? Fashion, think health, think gadgets, think what is trending. So when you leverage what is trending, you will be able to get results, and I mean return on investment. So that should be your thoughts, and that should be what you should leverage on. Now, challenges in this business. The truth is, no business no business is without its own challenges. Um, every business, as long as it is legitimate, every business has risk. Now, the risk in mini importation or e-commerce can be minimized, and I'm going to share briefly on that. What are the hurdles to cross when it comes to mini importation business? Product ideas. I tell you, if you do not have someone to mentor you, you can think and think and think about product ideas. What should I buy? What volume? Is it advisable I bring in this weight and things like that? So this is a concern for a lot of people. So product ideas is one thing that you will need to overcome. So, but if you have been selling, or if you have a mentor that has been selling online, you can easily get product ideas that will help you make good investments, good buying decision, and good selling decision. Now, shipping time. Now, this is related to the time it will take for your goods to move from China over to Nigeria. So sometimes um, if there are challenges related to custom and things like that, which is not so common, if there are public holidays and things like that, so this may also affect the shipping time. And you may have calculated, oh, I want to get this product down to Nigeria in so period. I want to sell fast as much as possible. Just a few days difference. So these challenges about shipping time come up once in a while. It's not always frequent. Now, courier services delay. The way courier services work in Nigeria is still a bit of challenge for us. Sometimes these dispatch riders that take packages to customers, they are not um, well trained enough, or uh, there's low courtesy in the way they approach customers and things like that. There are the good ones and there are the bad ones. The bad ones are there, the good ones are there. So you just have to be on your toes, monitoring on your dashboard, the progress of the progress in terms of delivery. Monitor when um, the package has gone out, is um, is in transit to be delivered to your customer. If you feel that there's anything that is not clear, you can always call their customer care to follow up on them and make them know that, so your customer is waiting. So why is your package not delivered to the customer and things like that? So if you during the inner circle, we talk more about that. So that's about challenges in the business. Now, how profitable can this business be for you? If you have factored in the landing costs, and you factored in um, the cost of adverts, the cost of shipping to the customer, all of these will determine the total cost of the product. Now, the selling price is the profit you have added to that total cost. So, the thing about mini importation is the more you sell, the more the profit. So that is why you have to look out for products that are hot in demand. For example, when I brought in Revoflex a few years ago, it wasn't just a product that was selling to men, it was selling to men and women. There was even a customer that bought, I was selling at 15,000, then a customer bought three pieces. So that's 45,000 naira. Now, for me, that was a plus because I shipped at the same rates I would have shipped just one. So people saw the value of the product, especially with the commercial video. People saw the value of the product and oh, they were making requests for it. Yeah, so that's one thing about products. When you get a product that can sell to a huge audience, then that will be more profit to you. And of course, you'll be smiling to your bank or you'll be smiling at your phone when you get a regular alert. So I will say to you that this is quite a profitable business, and you are the one to determine how much profit you want to make from it. Determine it by what I mean by you determine it is basically the effort you put in, how strategic you are, how you leverage information and trend to push out products, how skillful you are on adverts and things related to that, um, how conscious you are of the way your the courier services you use manage your product or get your product delivered to your customers. So these are things that eventually yield profit to you. So you want to pay attention to that. Other things will be discussed during the inner circle. Thank you for your time. If you have cause to if you have any reason to contact me, my WhatsApp contact is on the screen. You can always talk to me, and then we can see how to bring you into the inner circle where you get more information. Thank you.